Starting off at number 20 is the opening day blast versus the Brewers. With one swing, Aaron Judge reminded us why you never ever give him something middle in.
That one's driven deep to left field. Back to back to back. 3-0 Yankees.
He turned a 94-mile-per-hour fastball into a 468-foot laser. His first homer of the 2025 season, and a message to every pitcher in the league. I'm still that guy. Opening day, new season, same monster. We got a flashback to 2017, Judge's rookie postseason for our number 19. The Yankees were fighting for their season when Francisco Lindor sent one deep to right.
Lindor with a swing and a drive to right field.
Off the bat, it looks long gone, but Judge tracks it.
The wall reaches up and makes the catch.
Climbs the wall and steals a home run like a seasoned Gold Glover. Crushing baseballs is what made Judge famous, but his glove, that's what made him terrifying. If robbing Lindor was Judge showing off his range, what he did to the Blue Jays in 2023 was pure flex. Not once, but twice. He sent baseballs into orbit with a towering 462-foot blast that left the bat at nearly 115 miles per hour. A multi-homer game is one thing, but stacking 50 bombs in a single season, that's pressure, that's spotlight, that's legacy. And in late August 2022, with the entire baseball world watching, Judge cracked number 50 off the Angels, becoming just the 10th player in history to reach that number before September.
He is the 10th player in Major League history with multiple 50 home run seasons.
Judge wasn't just chasing records, he was rewriting them. And sitting at number 16 is Judge's Grand Slam versus the Mets. You see, milestones are great, but nothing gets Yankee fans louder than a Grand Slam in Queens. In the heart of the 2024 Subway Series, with the Mets looking to take control, Judge stepped in with the bases loaded and sent the ball to another borough.
High fly ball on the track at the wall. See ya! A grand slam!
A towering Grand Slam. 5 RBIs on the night, and a cold reminder that New York still belongs to Aaron Judge. You don't accidentally hit 200 home runs in the big leagues, but Aaron Judge didn't just get there. He sprinted. On July 30th, 2022, he launched a 2-run missile against the Royals, becoming the second fastest player in MLB history to reach 200 career home runs. Only Ryan Howard got there quicker. And you know what's wild? Judge achieved this milestone with nothing but raw power and cold precision. Just look at it.
Here's 200. Another home run for Aaron Judge.
At number 14 is another Grand Slam, but this time versus the Red Sox.
For Aaron Judge, the Yankees take the lead.
With a game in the balance and Judge experiencing a mini drought of 16 games with no home runs, he turned it all the way up with a go-ahead Grand Slam that flipped the game on its head. And just like that, Aaron Judge reminded everyone, form is temporary, but class is permanent. Up next at number 13 is the Big Bomb versus the Blue Jays. You see, shifting momentum is one thing, but snatching victory from the jaws of defeat, that's a whole different level. May 2022, Yankees down in the 9th, 2 on, 1 out. Judge steps in, and with one swing,
To left field. There it goes.
delivers the first walk-off homer of his career.
There's his walk-off home run, and the Yankees have come back to win it.
A 3-run rocket into the New York night sky. That's some legendary stuff right there. Now we gotta fast forward to this 2025 season for number 12. And if you're wondering why, well, that's because this season was barely a week old, and Judge was already on fire. 6 home runs, 17 RBIs, 7 games. No one in MLB history had ever started a season like that. Just look at his 2-run homer versus the Pirates. Before 2025, before the records, there was 2018, the Midsummer Classic, a field stacked with all-stars. And yet, Judge still stood out. Top of the second inning, he unloads a brilliant solo shot on a hanging pitch that sends it into orbit. Aaron Judge has always belonged among baseball's elite, and if you didn't know that before, now you do. Alright, we've seen the glove, the bombs, the walk-offs, and the straight-up dominance. But now, it's time for the main event. If you thought the first 10 were wild, well, wait until you see the final 10. These are moments that turned Aaron Judge from a superstar into a legend. These plays are so good that if Judge himself sees this compilation, he's gonna tell y'all to subscribe to the Baseball Unleashed channel only. And you should subscribe for real. We breathe baseball here. Sitting proudly at number 10 is the incredible third walk-off home run versus the Royals in the 2022 season. It was the bottom of the ninth. Tie game. Judge steps in, and with a swing as smooth as it was savage, he ends it. Solo shot, ball game, and a spot in the Yankees history books alongside the Mick. But before tying Mickey Mantle, Judge was already stacking walk-offs like it was personal. Just a month earlier, in a tied game versus the Astros, Judge stepped up and blasted a 2-run walk-off homer that sent Yankee Stadium into absolute chaos.
See ya! A walk-off 3-run home run for Judge!
And some games feel bigger than baseball. The Yankees versus White Sox is one of those games. In MLB's first ever Field of Dreams game, set beside the iconic field from the 1989 movie, Aaron Judge delivered a blockbuster performance.
To pitch. That is smoked into right.
2 home runs.
Judge. High fly ball.
Including a 2-run shot in the 9th that cut a 7-4 deficit down to 1 and set up a go-ahead blast from Giancarlo Stanton. That's some crisp hitting. The only reason this moment isn't higher? The Yankees ended up losing, but Judge, he gave us a memory straight out of Hollywood. Just days after torching the Nationals, Judge walked into Houston with another milestone on his radar. He crushed his 30th home run of the season.
See ya! A monster shot by Judge!
But that wasn't all. It also happened to be the 250th of his career. And here's the real kicker. He did it faster than anyone in MLB history. No steroids, no scandals. Just pure generational power. At number 6 is the game-tying home run off Clase. It was the postseason, ALCS Game 3. Yankees trailing in the 8th. The Guardians call in Emmanuel Clase, a closer with a .61 ERA. It's safe to say most hitters would fold, but Judge, he flipped the script.
1-2, here he comes. Judge, line drive, right field, hit well, and it is up and out!
99-mile-per-hour cutter, 2 outs. Game-tying missile just over the right field wall. It didn't really matter that the Yankees eventually lost in extras, cause in that moment, Judge cracked the uncrackable. Alright, now we're in sacred territory. These next 5 moments, they're not just unforgettable, they're the kind of plays that get replayed for decades. This is Aaron Judge at his absolute peak. Let's finish this countdown the way Judge finishes games, with fireworks. Coming up next at number 5 is the massive 3-homer game versus the Diamondbacks in 2023. You see, Judge already did it once that season. But somehow, he found another gear. Against the Diamondbacks, he launched 3 more home runs, driving in 6 runs again.
Up the other way, and the Yankees lead.
But do you know what made this moment historic? In the entire 100-plus year history of the Yankees, no one had ever hit multiple 3-homer games in the same season. Not Ruth, not Gehrig, not Mantle, just Judge. Sitting mightily at number 4 is the historic 60th home run of the season versus the Pirates, the game where Aaron Judge joined the exclusive list alongside the great Babe Ruth. It was the bottom of the 9th with the Yankees trailing. Judge leads off the inning.
Swung on that. There it goes. Deep left.
And ties Babe Ruth's legendary 60-homer season. This is, without a doubt, one of the greatest comebacks of the season. And it all started with Judge doing what he does best, rewriting the record books. And we gotta take it back to where it all began for our number 3 moment. And if you're wondering why that is, it's because Judge has always delivered unforgettable greatness right from the very start. It was 2017. Judge's first full MLB season. He was already making headlines for all the right reasons. Then, he steps up against the Orioles and does something that broke physics.
There it goes, deep to left, really deep. See ya! Oh my goodness!
A 496-foot home run, the longest of his career, tied for the 5th longest ever recorded by StatCast. The sound, the distance, the disbelief. This wasn't just a home run. It was a warning shot to the entire league. Aaron Judge had arrived, and baseball would never be the same. The 2023 season wasn't easy. Injuries held Judge to just 106 games, so the MVP repeat was off the table. But when he did play, he reminded everyone exactly who he was. On August 23rd, against the Nationals, Judge unleashed a performance so dominant, the Nats probably considered relocating.
High fly ball. Center field.
Even in a down year, even at less than 100%, Judge still delivered MVP-level greatness. And for our #1 greatest Aaron Judge moment, we've got a very incredible and unforgettable performance that we have ever seen in baseball.
High fly ball. Deep right. Goes! Soaring into history. He has done it.
61 years. That's how long Roger Maris held the American League home run crown, until Judge stepped in. It was the second game of a doubleheader, tension in the air. Every at-bat was getting national attention. Then came the swing, a 391-foot shot into the left field stands. Home run number 62. With that one blast, Aaron Judge became the American League's all-time single-season home run king.
Aaron Judge has broken the American League home run record.
No asterisks, no scandals, just pure, clean dominance. And there you have it, 20 moments, one legend. Aaron Judge didn't just shock the world, he just kept on doing it over and over again. And something tells us he's not done yet. If you love this countdown, hit that like button, subscribe, and drop your favorite Judge moment in the comments. And we'll be watching Judge, just like the whole league is.